We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever mutiny champion. He's able to counter that.
A rolling elbow right on the mark.
A timely counter by Wolfgang.
Good defense there.
Boots!
Nice.
Oh, kick right to the back. Oh.
Good night. Good grief.
And that was a precisely measured attack. Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Big boot over the top and hit the floor hard. There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that. Returning to the ring now.
Oof.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy.
Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber. Oh, wow. Lights out. Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Oh, toss to ringside.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
Into the pin attempt.
He's still in this.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Effective counter.
Kick right on point.
He's starting to look battered.
Your body really starts to show the effects of a lawless match like this.
Boom! Slam!
With authority.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
Trampling the opposition.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT!
End of the road.
Oh, and he had the wherewithal. He's going for the pin. This could be it! Breaks the close count.
So close. That could have been it.
Here's Brooks Jensen.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Oh! Indy counters. Not a square shot, but the back elbows ends that. Countering that.
Single leg takedown. You could be looking for the single leg Boston Crab. Using his leg strength to escape.
Damn, good shot. Okay, got it. Can he end it? How in the world did he kick out?
He's been put in a bind.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to over here.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
And Nathan got bottled up there. Does he have him here? Meanwhile, we see Frazier. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Oh, turn out. Will this be enough?
It's a fight for survival, and only the strongest will survive. Oh, no. What's he thinking here?
I question if he's thinking at all, Byron. Oh,
Which Jensen set.
And there's the cover. Meanwhile, we have Frazier. Kicks out. He still has life.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
That turns it around for Duke. Misses the target. Boom! Good defense from him. Oh!
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Oh, underhook applied. Up and here's a cover. Could be it.
Is there any life left in Jensen?
Kicks out, just kicked out.
Almost inhuman at this point. What stamina. It's truly impressive to in position and now muscling up their opponent. Crucifix bomb.
Dude could seal things up.
2, 3. No, he kicked out.
Are you kidding me? It's ruthless striking.
Looking to go up high.
Up across the shoulder to the sky. That could put Duke down for good.
What an elbow drop.
Right to the heart. Oh. This is it.
Shoulders down. Fights out at 2.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack that up here.
Shoulders pinned.
He kicks out with force. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Back to Chase.
The walls are closing in now. Only 4 superstars left.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Catches the leg.
Flipped over, the knee right to the face. Oh, it is over.
Will it be? No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crap. That's it. In trouble here.
What a great counter. That'll break it up.
To the midsection, hooked up. Here it comes.
Spinning. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And the cover.
Here we are, 3 contestants.
Don't do it.
Unbelievable. And there's the cover. The count was stopped before it started.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Boom. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Spiked. Punch right in the head.
Oh, what a forearm. Shoulders down.
It all comes down to this. Only 2 superstars remain in the Elimination Chamber.
Shot to the face gets them out of that spot.
Trading counters here.
Big boot.
And Duke with the evasion.
Snapmare. Fought up an elbow. It could be all over. Is enough to put him away? No, somehow kicked out.
I thought for sure he was done.
And Duke pays for leaving an opening.
Up across the shoulders. Down and out.
What a move. This could be the end.
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand-new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, He might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexus King and Bailey. And their opponents, Lazara, Jay, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Just getting pummeled as the champion was unable to return fire.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack. Saw it coming, and counters it. Oh, man.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
She countered that into her own offense.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Ooh. Sent into the corner. What a counter.
Lexus avoids the attack.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. A knee right on the temple.
Uh-oh. Dodges away.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Powerbomb. Brutal.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. This is not going to be good.
Relentless. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Tags in here.
Oof. Running knee in the corner. Oh. Oof.
Tag made. Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens on the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time, but eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately, but maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.